already. We're going to review adding mixed numbers with unlike denominators. Okay? Go ahead and write this problem down. The denominator are 8 and 2. They're different. We can't add those together. We need to find a common denominator. The way I've taught you to find a common denominator is just writing the 2 down. And start writing multiples until they match. You don't need to start counting by 8 because 8 is bigger than 2. Again, we want to write multiples until they match. They match. So we write 3 and blank 8s plus 5 and blank 8s. And we ask ourselves, what did we multiply the bottom by to get 8? And of course it's 1. So whatever you multiply the bottom by, you multiply the top by. For example, 3/5. If we chose to multiply the top by 4, we'd multiply the bottom by 4. And we would get 12/20. These are called equivalent fractions. It doesn't change the value. So what did we multiply 2 by to get 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we multiplied the bottom by 4, we multiply the top by 4. And we add straight across. Don't change the denominator. Start with the mixed number. 3 plus 5 is 8. Next, 7 plus 4 is 11. Now we have a mixed number, but this is an improper fraction because the numerator is too big. You can write it like this if you'd like. Because 8 and 3 is still 11. We still have 8 and 11 eighths. How many eighths can you take off the top? You can take 1 off. And we put it right there. So if we take 1 8 off the top, we get 9. 9 and 3/8. Can we reduce? No, that's in lowest form. You know that already. So instead of reviewing all this, why don't we learn to subtract? Subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators. Let's try 4 and 2/3 minus 3 and 2/9. Again, the denominators are unlike. You can't do this problem. You have to have common denominators. The way you've learned it is just write the denominators down and start writing multiples. 6, 9. We've got 4 and blank 9ths minus 3 and blank 9ths. Again, this one did not change. We just multiplied by 1 over 1. This one changed. What did we do to 3 to turn it into 9? We multiplied by 3. You could picture that being right there. If you multiply the bottom by 3, multiply the top by 3. And now it's the same step as addition. Start with the whole number. 4 minus 3 is 1. Don't change the denominators when adding and subtracting. 6 minus 2 is 4. 1 and 4/9. You can't reduce it. Let's try one that might be a little more complicated. Oh, these are going to be easy for you guys. Your assignment's going to be easy. 6 minus 5 and 3/4. whole number, denominator, numerator. We can't do this problem, and you know why. The denominators aren't the same. We write 12 and 4, and we start listing multiples. And then you ask yourself, I guess I'll draw it in a different color. What did you do to 12 to make it 12? And it's always multiplied by 1. So you multiply the top by 1, and it's the same. What did you do to 4 to make it 12? 1, 2, 3. You multiplied by 3. A lot of students will put 3 right there, and they forget. Darn it. It's not what you're multiplying by. You've got to go ahead and do the multiplication. 3 times 3 is 9. And again, go ahead and work the subtraction problem. 6 minus 5 is 1. Denominators stay the same. 11 minus 9 is 2. As you go up in years, you know right there that should be reduced. 2 and 12 are even, and you know factors of 2 and 12 are 2. And again, I'll see students do this. 1/6, and they'll forget their whole number. Stop forgetting your whole number. And that's it. And if you want to watch it over and over again, you can rewind it.